Run Rabbit Run is a brand new psychological horror that was just released onto Netflix as a Netflix exclusive. This film is from Australia, and this is a slow burn for sure. This is very much an atmospheric psychological horror in the vein of A24, although it's not an A24 film at all. It's XYZ and another production company that starts with a C that I did not write down. But it's 2023. A lot of people are, from what I'm hearing, saying that this film is a little bit too slow. But I wouldn't say it's any slower than any other film in its realm. It's another Agazusa, it's another Babadook, it's another a bunch of those films in that kind of realm. I wouldn't really compare it to Hereditary too much because Hereditary probably has a little bit more going on, but it certainly, starts off a certain way and then it progresses with the creepiness and the creepy atmosphere. This film is very atmospheric. There's a mother played by Sarah Snook, who is very much in the vein of the mother from The Babadook. Her daughter is named Lily Latour. This film is directed by Daina Reid and written by Hannah Kent. So what happens is, at the beginning of the film, the little girl is celebrating her birthday. Her grandfather and the mom's father has recently passed away, and this rabbit basically wanders into the yard, and this little girl develops this this love for the rabbit. She wants to keep it, kind of thing. And when the rabbit enters the little girl's life, slowly she begins to change. She starts behaving very strangely, very creepy. She starts to believe that she is somebody else. And I'll leave it at that. And this starts to resurface a lot of the past with the mother, a lot of the past with her family, her mom and dad specifically. Her mother recently has developed dementia, and that comes into the film, especially with her recognizing and not recognizing this little girl at different points of the movie. And a bunch of stuff just starts to surface up, and it all revolves around this little girl not thinking she's herself, but thinking she's somebody else that she wouldn't even know because she's too young to know. Everything that this little girl is saying, she can't possibly know because of her age and when she was born. This film gives a fantastic atmosphere. Like I said, I love A24 films, and you have to go in knowing what kind of film it is, but I'm surprised to hear a lot of negativity on this film. I mean, the most scores that it has on Letterboxd is 2 out of 5, and I think this has like a 37% on Rotten Tomatoes. It certainly doesn't deserve any of that because I don't see it being much different than your typical slow burn horror film. The little girl is very, very creepily sinister. She starts off at the beginning of the film, in my opinion, to be one of those annoying kids, and the way she was directed and the way she acts, especially her facial expressions, can be very annoying. But that passed very quickly. When she starts going into creep mode, she becomes a lot more believable, and her performance is fantastic. The mother's performance, Sarah Snook, is absolutely fantastic as well. Everybody's believable in the film, although you're not, at least I'm talking for myself, but you're not going to like everybody at different points of the film and their behaviors and what they do and how they act, but their performances are believable, and you're with them into their dive into madness kind of thing. And the little girl starts to wear masks, as you can see from posters and stuff like that. The masks are very reminiscent to the Michael Myers masks, the paper ones that the little young Michael made in the Rob Zombie movies. That definitely reminded me of that. Of course, the title Run Rabbit Run reminds me of Otis from House of a Thousand Corpses immediately. Run, rabbit, run! And if you're a horror fan, I'm probably not the only one. But, of course, we're talking about two totally different horror movies, one being in your fucking face and this one being much, much more subtle. And it is subtle. And the reveal is cool. Like, it's nothing like revolutionary, but it's definitely something that is very, very well waited for and waits for the right moment. It's a perfectly paced film, and when the I guess twist comes and the reveals start to uh, reveal themselves, it's at the right moments. And I guess with the actors and actresses and the writing and the direction, of course, it's really effective. I don't know. This film had a big effect on me, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 because it is in the top tier movies like it. Um, I'm trying to think. There's so many that are like this film, especially in A24. Like it's like a Midsommar kind of thing in its pacing. Of course, a totally different movie and type, but its style is that way, and I liked it. I thought it was like The Witch is another one. Now they're coming to me. um, and if you like all those films, then this one I can't see how somebody would love all those films but not like this one because it's not much different. And of course, if you don't like any of those films that I mentioned, then this one is not going to change your mind by any means. But I really liked how the film started rolling along and how the film started developing. It's not long either. Like when people started complaining about this one, I was expecting this to be like 2 hours and 20 minutes, 2 hours and a half, like something that okay, like this is probably too long for a slow burn, but it's only an hour and 40 minutes, and from what I hear, a lot of people still think that's too long for this film, but not me. So really go into it making your own opinion on it. I mean, it's going to be love or hate either way, but you know, if you are into the slow burns, this is a well delivered slow burn. Not, you know, best of the year type or anything like that. Certainly not better than a lot of films I've seen. Another one is Speak No Evil, which again, a lot of reviews I got on Speak No Evil were really, really bad. I have a review on this channel for Speak No Evil. I personally loved it, and it was in my top films of. Yeah, it came out this year. It's in my top films of this year. Or was it 2022? I might be mistaken. I think it was 2023 though. Time flies, and fucking from one year to the next, I always get confused on which film came out when. Was it 2022, 2023? But anyways, Speak No Evil I liked better than Run Rabbit Run. However, Run Rabbit Run is mid to high on psychological horror thrillers and slow burn creepy movies, and I think it does a really creepy job. And the mom, like I said, the woman who plays her, Sarah Snook, does a really good job, and the little girl, Lily Latour, really dedicates herself to a great performance. And like I said, she gives the vibes on, oh my gosh, this kid's gonna be insufferable through this film for the start, but she really gets away from that, and really knows what she's doing with her role. So I really liked it. Everybody else is great. There's ex-husband character. He does a good job. It doesn't show up too much. The grandma, the mom's mom with dementia, does well with her performance, and music's great. Very eerie. Very like low bass kind of rolling score kind of thing, and really cool. Cool film. It's a recommendation from me, but go make up your own opinions on it. And like I said, if you're not into this kind of film, this one's not going to change your mind. Just avoid it completely. So that's all I got. Subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you'd like to listen to my voice, or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with more soon, so stay tuned for those. Check out what's on the channel already. Stay tuned for what's coming, and until next review, have a good one. Take care and cheers.